Everybody, what's up? It's Jack with Geo's Passion. I wanted to come today with this video. It's something that really I feel needed to be said, and it deals with the industry of real estate. So as those of you who know me know, I'm a realtor, I'm a real estate investor, and I do what I got to do to make things happen. So the other day there was a post on Facebook in one of the real estate groups I'm in, and I'm sorry about the bouncy stuff. I'm working on getting a GoPro here in the next couple of months. GoPro is supposed to come out with the GoPro 10, so that's what I'm working on next. But anyway, hopefully that helps there. So the thing that was posted was, how do I see how many homes a realtor has sold? All right, so you sit back and you go, why would another real estate agent want to find out how many homes a realtor has sold? So there's two reasons why. The first reason why is going to be because he or she is either having issues with that realtor, that they don't know what the paperwork is that they're filling out, they don't know what the laws are, the policies, and you're just trying to protect your client. The other one is because you can probably be trying to finagle the deal with that other realtor. So if you look up, say you look up a realtor and that realtor only has 10 sales in the year, and they're a new realtor and they've never sold real estate before, you figure, okay, so a smart agent would be like, well, if I'm representing the seller, I want to make sure that my seller gets the best deal out of everything. And if the agent's new, I might, with my experience, know a couple of things to do and, how to get a better deal from my clients, the sellers. Or if you're working with buyers, then the agent might say, hey, you know what? The buyers, we're going to get this taken care of for them, and I'm going to do the best I can do for my buyers. So, okay, holy crap. I said that because there's an alligator here. I'll show you guys in the video. You've seen my other videos before. It says alligator, don't bite me. Again, I live in Florida. Florida, capital of lightning, in Tampa Bay, and of course, alligators. I'm going to try to show you without getting bitten. Let's see what we can do here. All right, here we go. Can you see where we at? There you go. There's the alligator right there. I don't want to get too close or anything like that. So hold on a minute, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna line up right in front of it, and then that way you guys can see. There's the alligator, and there's me. There's the alligator, and there's me. All right. Bye, Mr. Alligator. Have a good day. Nice sunbathing. It is hot out here, I tell you that much. I had to, I put some sunblock on and I'm still a little hot. So, but anyway, getting back to the topic at hand. So, real estate is a cutthroat industry, as many people know. You got to hustle, you got to work hard. Some people do it part-time, and, if you're retired like me, you can do it part-time here and there, but I don't like doing it part-time. I do it full-time. I do my videos, I do my hustle. You see me out there doing what I got to do. The thing that irks me about real estate and real estate agents is that they're also cutthroat. All right, they could be like the worst person to sell homes, but all of a sudden, they think they're a rock star because they got one great deal. So say they got a home that's not even $1 million. They got a $300,000 home, and all of a sudden now, because depending on what the commission splits are for the company, they're gonna make a nice chunk of money. So now they're a rock star. Woo, I've sold homes over, $500,000 and stuff like that. And I'm not a braggart. Even though in real estate, you see it, $1 million listing in New York, LA, selling Sunset, stuff like that, shows like that. Make it to where, fancy cars, you know, shoes, money, and stuff like that. Look, you're gonna get that if you hustle and you get the deals and everything like that. But it's not all about that. You understand? You gotta put some money into yourself. You gotta invest a little bit there. And yeah, you know, it's a lot of hard work. But sometimes, you know, the attitudes of other realtors doesn't help out. So I'll give you a quick example. So this realtor was looking to see how many homes an agent sold. Well, I will tell you that I don't know how other states work, but right now in Florida, when you sell a house, when you have a client who purchases a brand new construction home with a builder, most builders don't put it on the MLS. So what that means is that if they don't put it on the MLS, you know, other agents can't see that you sold that house. When it comes to like Zillow or stuff like that, you're able to, you know, upload the information, and, you know, and Zillow's another story I'll tell you shortly here. But, you know, so an agent might have 100 sales, yet maybe only 80 are showing. And that's because 20 of them are new construction. So once you sell a new construction home, the MLS system, you know, the rules and regulations and stuff like that allow you 30 days to put that sale of that house on the MLS. I'm going like this because a lot of bugs now that the sun is back out and things are warming up. I hate those bugs. But anyway, so they allow you to put it on the MLS. A lot of times agents don't do that. Other times agents do. Sometimes you don't put them all. Sometimes you put some of them. Me, I forget. I'm always so busy, you know, sometimes I just really forget. So like where my sales show a certain amount of homes sold, the overall amount of homes sold is different. Another thing is, my motto is privacy and integrity. So if I have a client who I know who respects their privacy a lot, I deal with law enforcement, I deal with high-end clients who move from New York to Florida, who don't want their business out there. You know, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. A lot of times you see the realtors, you know, putting pictures of the clients out there and stuff like that. Well, I have clients who don't want their faces on social media, who don't have social media, and because of that, I have to respect their privacy. So sometimes it looks like, oh, you know what? Jack's talking about, you know, this house is building, that house is building, or he just closed this deal, closed that deal. But we never see the face of the client. So the fact that you never see the face of my client and that I'm respecting their integrity, that I'm respecting their privacy, that's a home run. Because that means that no matter what, I'm going to respect their privacy, even if it means I don't have a social media post or something like that. You understand? So that's a big thing there. So a lot of times the numbers lie when it comes to certain things, but the numbers don't lie when it comes to the bank. And what I mean by that is, at the end of the day, you know, the MLS could show that you have 30 homes sold, and yet you actually have 50 homes sold, and you have your money in the bank, your commission checks and things like that. So that's a home run, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, yeah, people might be like, oh, I wonder how much this guy sold, this girl sold, and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it's the work that you do for your client, the integrity that you have to make sure you get the best deal for your client, and on top of that, your paycheck that goes into the bank and your bank account. All right, so that's one aspect of it. The other aspect of it about becoming a realtor, dealing with real estate and things like that, is you're fighting against yourself. And what do I mean by that is you pay dues. So I pay dues in Tampa Bay to a professional organization, okay? Then I have to pay to the MLS. So each year you sit back, you look at it, and I'm spending about $1,000. You know, anywhere from $800 to $1,000 just to be part of those professional organizations, just to have access to the MLS, okay? Yeah, my video is going a little crazy. I can't wait to get that GoPro. Anyway, so you got to deal with that. So, you know, and then that information that you have, the information you put in the MLS, then somehow, what I don't understand is the National Association of Realtors now, they have Realtor.com. So the information that you put up on the MLS, all right, the National Association of Realtors has that information also, and they sell it. So that's why Zillow has a lot of information out there. Okay, now Zillow is becoming such a giant in real estate that it's like they're trying to take away the real estate industry. You know, they're trying to monopolize the real estate industry. They're trying to, you know, do everything themselves. So I can understand it's all business. It's always business because they don't care about anything else. Like a Zestimate, if you've ever had a real Zestimate, okay, and you compared it to what a real estate agent has done for you as a comp, you realize, no, Zestimate's way off, all right? So that's neither here nor there. But Zillow's playing the game and trying to get into the business and trying to do everything. The same thing like RP funding. You know, they're doing zero closing costs, and now they're trying to do listings. Same thing with Open Door. I forgot the guy's name. He's from California, and he was backing up, oh, what's these guys called? GameStop shares. I think it's Pritchnoy or something like that. He's a Indian billionaire investor, but he's American. I believe American Indian. Not American Indian, but Indian living in America. You know what I mean? A citizen, yeah. So anyway, so, you know, he's investing in Open Door. So what you're seeing is a lot of times these companies are coming out there and they're moving into the industry. They're doing, hey, you know, they're doing listings and they'll pay your closing costs and do all this. And what the people, you know, as an investor myself, I sit back and I go, well, the less money I have to pay, I'm going to go with those people who I don't have to pay that much money with. Again, as a real estate agent, you're fighting against yourself. You're fighting against your national association, and you're fighting against the MLS. Because depending, sometimes if you do something wrong, you know, it could be a simple mistake. They'll give you a warning, or if it's something a little more egregious, and it doesn't have to be extremely egregious, a little more egregious, they're giving you a fine. And some of those fines start at $500. So you sit back and you go, well, shit, I'm doing this work. I'm trying to get my stuff done. If I make a mistake, then all of a sudden now, you know, I'm getting fined. I mean, come on, this is bullshit. And it's not even, you know, it's ridiculous. So I've gotten warnings a couple of times because what happens is, again, like I said, you're dealing with deals. You finish the deal and you have a certain period of time that you're supposed to mark the property from pending to sold. So there's been 2 or 3 times where I've forgotten to actually put it, you know, sold. And I've gotten notices from, you know, from MLS and stuff like that saying, hey, you forgot to do this. We noticed that the transaction went through and blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I do it. I'm not as egregious as other people, but, you know, sometimes you get busy and you just forget. So if you're a person, you're trying to start into real estate nowadays, and real estate market right now in Florida especially is hot. It is extremely hot. Like I said, I got clients from Maryland. I don't know if you guys see my social media, building a new house at the Epperson Lagoon. Okay, we got 2 lagoons coming in here in the Wesley Chapel area in Tampa, Florida. All right, so people from the north are coming down. More freedom in Florida, lower taxes, but Florida is expensive. I will tell you that Florida is expensive. It's not cheap like it was back in the day, because the prices of homes go anywhere from $250 for a brand new garbage home. And when I mean garbage home, I'm talking about something that is like so entry level that like all the things are plastic and things like that. Then you go all the way up to $1 million. Easily. And that's with, you know, just a bare minimum. That's before you put the new faucets, before you put the new bathrooms and things like that. So the prices are crazy. If you're coming down with northern money or with California money, Chicago money, you can definitely do it. You definitely got it, all right? So that's no problem at all. But again, the problem is that, you know, you come down here expecting something and you're not gonna get the thing you want. So for those of you who's starting out, yeah, you gotta do the hustle, you gotta do what you gotta do, all right? But at the end of the day, okay, don't worry about what somebody else says about you. Don't worry about, you know, they're looking you up. If they're looking you up, that means that you're a threat to them, all right? That means that you sold more homes than them, or your name is out there in the public and stuff like that. So, so if so if some other real estate agent is looking you up, then you say, hey, you know what? I'm doing my stuff. I made it. You know, you're a threat. Me, on the other hand, when they look me up, they don't have to look far. I'm on social media. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Snapchat. You know, TampaLuxeHomes.com. I got a podcast, Gio's Passion. So I put myself out there. I do what I gotta do, okay? So this is part one of my you wanna be a real estate agent video. Because I'm gonna give you a rundown of a couple of other things in my next video, all right? And you're gonna be surprised and say, wow, I didn't realize it was like that. So, all right, so what I want you to do is hang in there and stay tuned for part two, which is gonna come up right after this one. And like always, I say, privacy, integrity is my motto, and Gio's Passion says, enjoy the ride. All right, we'll talk to you soon.